Hello everyone! Last week we tried to stop Lysonia, but she has used Uther to transform herself into a proper paragon of doubts. Not a former Lightbringer, they have opened their eyes to the truth though. The Forsworn are in league with the Jailer and the Maw, a power and darkness that he can't stay allied to. While he is going to take some time to reflect, we make ready for our final confrontation. We have defeated the Forsworn at every turn, saved those that were not too far gone, routed them from our most blessed Archon's temples. Now only one of them remains, the Temple of Loyalty. Lysonia has rallied her most fervent loyalists to the temple, knowing that we're going to come for her. We're going to need the full might of the Paragons to finish this once and for all.
Why have you called us?
Uther is missing, and Lysonia has turned to the Maw itself.
Madness has truly taken her. To accept that witch Helya's offer.
She must pay for her hubris.
If we are to assault loyalty, we must strike now. Her power still grows.
Bring everything to bear, my paragons. This false movement ends this day. Moorwalker, rally our forces from our reclaimed temples. We will clear a staging ground.
All that Bastion has to muster is rallied for this final confrontation. At the Temple of Purity, we call upon the Watchers, but they're dealing with a problem of their own.
We are losing her. She was Lysonia's soulbind. She cannot hope to aid us against her in this state. Restore the Vespers to stabilize her.
Lysonia. My fault. My soulbind. The Maw. I am in your debt. I was nearly lost. My Watchers will keep our forces fighting until the day is ours. Glory to Persephone. Glory to the Archon. Glory to Bastion.
The betters are gathered at the Temple of Courage. Even now, they're still fighting with the invading forces of Maldraxxus.
We will finish dealing with these monstrosities another day.
For every bearer that falls, it shall be on top of 10 Forsworn corpses.
The call of battle awaits, Ascended.
Onward to victory!
Our Centurions are gathered at the Eternal Forge. A whole army stands ready to go.
Yes! Sika always ready. Time is precious. Okay, just like practice. Time to fight! Follow Sika!
And then finally, our collectors at the Ionian Archives.
Pelagos came seeking to gather the collectors to aid your task, but was consumed by doubt of the battle to come. We will need his skills on the battlefield. You must help him overcome this.
Not strong enough. Not good enough.
This is your fate. Embrace it.
Can not do this. No. We can do this. I am not alone.
What a powerful progression for our Pelagos. Where at the start, he was overcome during the trial and was needed saving. They then kept him out of danger from time to time, thinking that he couldn't handle it. But he has learned much and is now able to get through the trial.
You will never ascend. All you will ever be is Clea's lackey.
You are wrong. We are stronger together. All three of us.
You will fall at the Temple of Loyalty. You will join the Forsworn.
Not without a fight. I had failed that trial so many times, but not today.
Well done. You finally conquered your deepest doubts. Though our numbers dwindle, we will never falter. The Archon calls, and her collectors answer.
Our time has come, Ascended. Today, the Forsworn menace ends once and for all. Our paragons will each lead a strike from the flanks. Moorwalker, you will push straight ahead with our largest force. We follow your lead. Glory to the Archon! Glory to Bastion!
Charging right in, are we? Subtlety never was Curestia's strength. Witness the full glory of the Forsworn!
Our strike team offers us 3 special abilities. We can direct Clea to charge at a target, which deals arcane damage and stuns nearby enemies. We can direct Mechanicos to toss a supercharged canister, which will explode and deal arcane damage to nearby enemies. Or we can direct Pelagos to etch a sigil of clarity into the ground, which increases our haste. The Forsworn army is not gonna know what hit them.
You killed recruits, nothing more. Others shall take their place. My champions will not fall so easily.
Lysonia, it is not too late to give up this madness. We are all Kyrian.
Silence,
You know how this
aspirant.
ends.
You
You
know
will
nothing
share
of
Devos'
madness.
fate.
I had to give up my memories. You dare speak her name? What my paragon... You think yourself righteous. Yet you kill your kin without cause. I will continue her work. That is the great hypocrisy of the Archon.
If that went just a little bit too fast for you, Lysonia says similar things like Devils did. They're not down with giving up their past, who they used to be, for this flawed path of the Archon.
Rain death upon them!
It is not your time. Rise and fight on.
They are still standing! Again!
Colossus Anima low. Must recharge.
Then charge it! Drain our Centurions if you have to!
The way is clear to the south. We must hurry.
We will keep their reinforcements at bay. Push onward!
Persistent, aren't you? Buy us time! The Truthbringer is nearly recharged. Stop them, curse you! Athenos, give every last drop of your anima if you must!
Wait, Athenos?
Yes, my paragon.
In case you forgot, Athenos humiliated us during our earlier quest in Bastion, showing any and all aspirants that there's always more to learn.
Surely you remember your training in the Crucible. He was quite easy to turn.
Anything but him.
Tone unacceptable. Removing lethality restrictions.
I said destroy them. Why are they still alive, Goliath? Must I do everything myself? You will not stop my destiny! Not when I am so close! Taste my steel! Get over here! I will clear the arena. The gateway to the temple is just north of here. Archon's eyes upon us all.
I cannot hold them for much longer. Get to the gateway.
The day is almost ours, Moorwalker. Claim it. For us all.
We may have lost the spires, but we were not without victory. Its anima is ours. I will finish what Devos started. We will no longer be thralls to the Archon, blinded by the path. Curestia is right. The Shadowlands are broken. But to fix them requires strength of will. Strength she lacks. Step forward, so you may disappoint me as Uther did.
This is your last chance. Your forces lie defeated all around you. You have already lost.
Foolish aspirant. If you are all that is left to face me, then it is you that have lost. Is that all you have? Show me the strength of the Archon. Seize the victory you so desperately crave. I can show you your past. Give this realm a future. Abandon the Archon's lies and join me.
I will never abandon my kin as you have. Never!
The day is already mine. Thanks to your little assault, the Archon is undefended for the first time. Once the Archon falls, even your precious paragons will see the truth.
The rest of our forces are retreating to the hold as well. I only hope we are not too late. If the Archon falls, Bastion would be hers. We will prevent any more of her army from advancing on the Archon. I swear it. You must defeat Lysonia at any cost.
Come, Mawwalker. Bear witness to the Archon's end. Kyrian, your reign ends on this day. The Kyrian will follow a new master.
Empty threats ascended. Your master serves you only lies.
Such power, yet so blind. Allow me to lift the veil from your eyes, my Archon. Now! All the memories purged, the lives forgotten. They will have justice!
We have become more than our pasts. Can't you see that?
And what has that led to? Aspirants unable to ascend. Centurions rotting in the fields.
Those are outside of our control. As long as we follow the path, we can work through them, together.
The path you walk, you are all nothing before the Maw! Uther's shattered soul opened the Maw's power to me. Now I will show it to you firsthand.
Have you lost your mind, Lysonia? To become one with such darkness is to forsake all that it means to be Kyrian. I will stand by the Forsworn no longer. I would rather forget my past than make this our future. Justice will be done!
Lysonia's champion is fighting against her!
Impossible! What I saw!
Your service is complete. As for you, Uther...
My Archon, I ask for your mercy. I did not understand.
It is granted, for now. Your actions this day have shown me much. We shall discuss your fate in time. Until then, you may stay here under guard.
During beta times, that was indeed Uther's fate, staying here in Elysian Hold, but they've made a small change.
Take him to the Eternal Watch until our Archon has considered his fate further.
I implore you to place Uther under my care. We must understand what ails him so. I suspect there is much we do not yet know.
I, too, would like to understand. Please, lead the way. My training as an aspirant was difficult. I remembered nothing of my life. Every time I close my eyes, I see my death. I see him standing before me, that cursed blade in hand. Devos convinced me that my death was wrong. She promised me justice. What we did to him was not justice. It was vengeance. Lysonia was no different. I did not know that they wielded the same darkness. Thank you for showing me mercy. I will not forsake it.
We all have much to learn, Uther. Come, let us speak further at my temple.
Mechanicos has had so much fun with us that they're willing to soulbind. A steward soulbinding with an outsider. Times are certainly changing. And with the Temple of Loyalty once again under our command, its power makes our crest of ascension even greater. That's where the Kyrian campaign ends for the moment, leaving us with an Uther that has a whole lot of thinking to do. His soul was broken by Forsworn, a power that ended up on Azeroth due to the jailer's actions, as he has ripped the designs from the rune carver. This wound led the devils questioning the path placed upon them by the Archon, the birth of the Forsworn and the powers of the Maw trying to claim this domain. Their master Helya tried to tear down the Archon, first with devils and then through Lysonia. Now the step between dropping Arth's soul in the Maw and devils allying herself to the jailer, having conversation with him, wielding the powers of the Maw, they're not fully explained, and I hope they will play a part later on. The Archon also seems to have a lot of hate for her former brother Zoval. She calls him a monster, a betrayal that led to him getting locked up within the Maw. Once again, those details are still kept in the dark, which is honestly pretty great. It makes you wonder what could have happened here. Apparently Devils, she thought that the imprisonment was wrong, that this whole system of giving up who you used to be to ferry souls without judgment so that their anima can be used to keep the jailer locked away, that all of that was not worth it, that the path was flawed. What exactly happened there? What did they discuss? And I can't wait to see it further explained. Then for ranking, as a lot of you have asked me how I would rank the different Covenant campaigns. The Kyrian one I'll place at spot 3, although it's close to spot 2. The Uther, Arthas, Devils, Jailer storyline, it is super interesting, with the Afterlives episodes being my absolute favorites. I do however think that the campaign jumped the shark, with Devils being a boss in the Spires of Ascension. Not only did that ruin the surprise of Devils betraying the Archon, as the dungeon it was available before the campaign caught up, it also pretty much dropped the whole moral of the story in that dungeon. The whole portion of why the Forsworn came to be, and that the Kyrian must reflect on the path that they walk. That change might be needed. That's pretty much all covered in the dungeon. In my opinion, it would have been much better to swap Lysonia with Devils. Have Lysonia be the boss in the Spires. Keep it vague as to who she's allied with. Then the reveal of Devils would actually have been a surprise. And the idea of, oh, right, both sides, they make some valid arguments. What exactly happened between the jailer and the other Eternal Ones? That could have been a great closure to the campaign. That's just my opinion though. By all means, let me know yours in the comments down below. And as always, thank you very much for watching everyone. Subscribe if you like my videos. Leave a like if you enjoyed this one. And until next time, see ya!